God, my hair is a mess. What am I gonna do? I want to make a video, but I don't know. I don't know what I should do. Oh, I know. I'll make a get ready with me. Hey, nice forehead. Nice. There's only one way to make this forehead look as nice as it does, and that is through a daily morning routine of washing my face, toning my face, and using moisturizer. I like to use the Clean and Clear Morning Burst. Nice one. Then I like to use the Thayer's toner. Honestly, I've actually noticed like a really big difference in my skin since I started using this, and it's pretty cheap. I got it from Target for $9.99. You want to talk about beauty on a budget? This freaking Equate moisturizer, I think it's a body lotion, I don't know, but it works well on my skin. It's not too greasy, it hydrates me. I have combination skin, so I get dry spots and I'm also oily. Then I use some Dio for my BO. Whoa, TMI. Now this is my favorite part of the morning, the part where I get to smell like $1,000,000. So I am currently using Dossier's perfume, and what Dossier is a perfume line that sells dupes of really expensive, really high-end perfumes. These dupes are absolutely incredible and smell just like the same thing, and they're selling them for less than half the price of the original stuff. So here I have Floral Honeysuckle, which is inspired by Gucci's Bloom, and Floral Violet, which is inspired by Marc Jacobs Daisy. And I can tell you for certain that the Floral Violet smells exactly like Marc Jacobs Daisy, because I have wanted this perfume ever since I was little, going through the magazines, looking at all the magazine samples and smelling them. So let me tell you about a new payment method that Dossier has on their website. So this new payment method allows you to earn store credit. When you check out, select the catch option at the last step of checkout, and when you do, you'll earn $10 that goes straight to your store credit, and also get rewarded 10% store credit on every order. So honestly, this stuff is amazing. Use not a 10 for 10% off your order, and when you go online to their website for the very first time, it might take a second, but there should be a 20% off new order or 20% off new purchase option. If it doesn't pop up right away, just wait a second. But that plus my 10% off will get you 30% off your order. So not only are you saving money on perfume that smells like $1,000,000,000, but you're saving even more money on top of that. Thank you so much, Dossier, for sending me these amazing perfumes. This is not sponsored. I am not being paid for my opinions. They simply let me pick out some perfume and sent it to me to review. So thank you guys so much. And now back to the video. Alright, so now that I smell like $1,000,000, I need to freaking look like $1,000,000. So let's get to this hair dye. And that's on period. Welcome to my salon. In my salon, you will find a Tupperware filled with a comb, a hair dye brush, clips, and a fork. Alright, babes. We gotta do this right. We're not doing it at all. We're gonna section halfway across my head, vertically and diagonally, therefore making 4 quadrants. Brad Mondo ain't got nothing on me. I ended up using a comb. This is a detangling comb, but a comb is a comb, baby, and it just helped to get a more precise line and have a little bit more control over my hair, because you can't really brush your hair with a dye brush, so that's what I'm doing. Step 1 in dyeing your hair is complete. Section your hair into 4 equal quadrants with even partings, guys. Today I am using Joico's Cobalt semi-permanent dye and Joico's Sapphire semi-permanent dye. I saw different colors online and I thought these two mixed together would give me that perfect Billie Eilish blue. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know which one this is. It's probably Cobalt, but they both look exactly the same inside of the Tupperware, so it's kind of hard to tell them apart. They're both blue, but Sapphire ended up being darker than Cobalt. So Cobalt is kind of like a medium robin's egg blue, and Sapphire is a darker blue with a touch of indigo. And it did not smell very good. I mean, it didn't smell like rotten eggs or anything, but it just smelled like a weird, I guess, chemical sort of smell. It doesn't smell like hair color with developer in it, and it doesn't smell fruity or nice like the other semi-permanents I've smelled. It just doesn't have a good smell to it. I got some of the dye on my hand, and it's looking pretty dark blue, looking pretty good. I don't know what kind of color brush this is, but it's sort of medium to hard in its bristles. I've had some really soft ones that I liked, but honestly, I kind of like the hard bristles because I feel like they're better with saturation. So this part is important. I start at the front of my hairline closest to my face. The reason being is that I have had resistant hair at the front of my hairline and my hairline in general, also in the middle. So I want to make sure that I get that on first, because you want to cover your most resistant hair first so that it has longer time to process and longer time to sit on your hair. Don't forget to wear gloves. I almost forgot, and this stuff stained my hands. Even in the shower when I was washing it out, completely stained my hands. So this technique that I'm doing is called outlining, or that's what I was taught it to be called in school, where you outline each quadrant. And I think the purpose of this is so that whenever you part your hair or do a style, it helps the color look more even in general, especially at the root, and to kind of make sure that you're not missing any of those spaces you created while parting. Whoopsie daisy. And now I will do the same outlining technique on the right side of my head, and then I will continue to do the outlining technique on the back two quadrants as well. Alright, now onto the important stuff. So, I'm going to be taking small sections, thin sections of hair, not super thin because then you'll be wasting product, but not super thick to where your dye will have trouble penetrating it. I don't know what the correct measurement is. It's either 1/3 of an inch or freaking 1/16. I don't even know, okay? There's a certain number that I learned in school. I don't even know what it is. As long as it's not too thick and as long as it's not too thin, just in the middle, you'll kind of feel it out. But the section that I'm taking, especially this one, looks pretty good. And you will continue to do that all the way up your quadrant. So I personally like to start from the bottom and work my way up, because while you're working up, your hair is not going to fall on you and get in your way. So it's easy to work from the bottom up, because then you can just clip up the excess hair and keep everything neat and organized. And also, staying organized while dyeing your own hair especially will also limit how much dye you get on your skin, like unwanted dye, like getting it on your face and your hairline and stuff. Being organized kind of just helps you with precision also. Another helpful tip while dyeing your own hair, especially with fashion colors, is to make sure that your root area or around your root area is completely saturated and covered. Whenever I dye my hair, I start at the root and I put the color directly on the root, because I've also had a lot of resistance near my root area where the color didn't take super well. So that's why I like to start at my root. So I only wanted to show you me doing this one quadrant, because if I showed you me doing them all, that would just take way too freaking long. So I'm going to finish the rest of my head, and I will see you when I'm done. Alright babes, we finished the entire head. I think it might have taken 30 minutes to an hour. I don't know, but it felt like a freaking long time. Saturation is pretty freaking good if I do say so myself. Pretty proud of that. So I am going to let this sit on my head for an hour and 30 minutes, because with semi-permanent dye, you can honestly leave it on as long as you freaking want to. 1 shower later. This stuff stained the crap out of my skin. Like, my neck and my chest were freaking green. And I don't know if you can see this, but my legs were blue. They were blue-green, and I was like, am I bruised? Am I okay? But it's just the hair color. That's really weird. That's really weird. But as soon as I saw this hair color out the shower, I was so freaking excited! So this was my get ready with me, y'all. Thank you so much for coming along and watching this blue transformation. Hopefully you learned a thing or two, because I am educated. But thank you for watching. Go check out Dossier. They have some bomb scents. Get you 10% off with Nada10 and 30% off with my code plus their online code. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next one.